Guess who's back? Back again. Aileen's back. Tell your friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hola, bonjour. Comment t'appelles-tu? I know, I'm sorry. I did tell you I was coming back last week and then it all went wrong again. So, just to give you a heads up, I kind of pre-warned you, didn't I? That we might disappear for a while. Didn't actually think I was going to disappear for as long as I did. The mother was being very dramatic and had to go in for brain surgery. And of course she decided she was dying. She didn't die. I told her she wouldn't die. But what do I know? I'm just me. Nobody ever listens to me, well, apart from my clients. But in my family, not many people listen to me. My sons don't listen. My mother doesn't listen. My dad sometimes listens. Nobody else listens. But anyway, that's me being dramatic. So, she didn't die, but she's decided to be bedbound ever since. And I know yous are all going to come at me and say, you're not being very sympathetic to her. She had brain surgery. She didn't get her head opened. Her head was not opened. They went in through her arm. She got a stent put into an aneurysm. And her life was saved, essentially. So, I would say that as a positive. And I think she should take it as a positive as well. But again, why would you listen to me? I'm just me. I'm just blonde. And I'm just here to tell the tale. But yes, so that's why we disappeared for a while. We've been running a bit after her. I've not been too well. We've been dealing with other stuff. We're still trying to find a house. Yes, I know you've been listening to that for about 1.5 years. So have I. To the point where I'm now like, should I just buy a house? I mean, I've got no deposit at the minute, so unless somebody wants to be really kind to me and let me buy a house with 0 deposit, at the minute that's not happening. But I'm hoping that 1, I might win the lottery, 2, I might win the lottery, and 3, somebody might give me 100% mortgage. I don't really know what that means, but I think that sounds like you're going to give me 100% of what I need to buy my house that I don't have and that I've not found. But yes, life just took over for a wee while, and I is back again. And we're back in work mode again. So I hope yous have all had a good couple of weeks, couple of months. I don't even know how long I've been away for at this point. I think it's maybe been about 6 weeks, maybe longer. I've got a few new things happening. A few things happening in the pipeline. I've started some new courses, so I've got new things coming to work. I've got a new podcast coming with a friend. We're bringing out a comedy podcast. So what we've thought is, now hear me out, and this isn't me taking the mickey at anybody, because we all know my mental health struggles are bad. They're very bad. But, so we're thinking laughter in the morning and then a help you after work in the evening. We're not actually saying we're bringing it out on a Wednesday morning, but we're thinking that could be maybe the lines we're going down. So we're bringing out a comedy podcast. So that'll be me. I'll have my comedy one. This one, the business one, will be coming back at some point. To be honest, we'll probably just completely restart that. And the one with Danielle, that'll come back when Danielle's got time to fully engage in it. She's got a lot going on as well at the minute. Both family, work, business, everything. But yeah, things are happening, and I'm on the road to nowhere. I'm not actually on the road to nowhere. I'm hoping I'm on the road to, I can't think of a song for you at the minute, but basically I'm going up, up, up and away where the music is my fantasy. I'm not actually going away, but I'm hoping to be going up, 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 and just keep leveling up. And that's what I want to help you do as well. So yes, today I'm just doing a wee I is back to be your friend, to be your helper, and to be your coach, your counsellor, your therapist, whatever you need me to be. I'm here for it. I'm just really coming back. This episode is just going to be about, let's just have a chat. Let's get down to business. We're not getting down to business today. Doesn't matter what kind of business you want to get down to with me. We're not doing that today. We're just checking in. Can you tell that I've woke up in a funny mood today? So I woke up this morning in absolute pain, had run out of painkillers because I forgot to order my prescription. So I won't get them until probably next week. So whoever lives with me is going to have to listen to me saying, can't, nah. I'm going to be in pain. I'm hoping they're in the chemist tomorrow, but yeah, so I woke up in a weird, funny mood today where I just think I'm absolutely hilarious. And I'm probably not as funny as what I think. Actually, do you know what? I am as funny as I think I am. I'm even funnier than what I think I am, in my opinion. My sons don't agree. Just the same as they don't agree that I can sing, but you've just heard how fantastic a singer I am. Do you agree? Do you not? I'll never know it, and that's okay with me, because I'll just keep singing to yous, and I'll keep making yous laugh, and I'll keep trying to help yous. I've got a funny voice today, haven't I? A bit croaky. So, what have you all been up to? Have you been doing well? Have you been struggling? What have you been struggling with? What have you been doing well with? If you're in the UK, there'll be a lot of children ready to do their exams now. How are they coping? Are they managing to set time aside to do their studying? I never did. But don't make me be their person to look up to. I'm not the one that you want to look up to, believe me. Unless you look at my later part in life. Definitely not my younger years. You do not want any child to mimic what I done in the younger years. But studying's hard. Studying is hard. Like, when I was younger, I couldn't study. I would open a book and I'd be like, what am I supposed to be doing with this? I used to see people taking notes, and I'm like, what are you actually writing down? What are you writing down? What is the note you're taking? Because nobody's told you what to write. So I never had it in my brain to study. But if you told me something, now bearing in mind I'm menopausal now, so this doesn't happen anymore. But when I was younger, if you told me something, I'd take it in. Teach me something verbally, and I'll soak it in like a wet sponge. Get me to read something, and I'm daydreaming. I'm not actually reading that book. I look as if I'm reading a book, but I'm thinking about what I'm doing the night, what I'm doing at the weekend. What boy I had a wee fancy for at that point. Nowadays, tell me something and I'll forget it in 30 seconds because Jesus. And that's why nowadays I need to take notes, because I will forget. But no, studying is hard, and some people can do it no problem, and other people, everybody learns differently. Some people will learn visually, some people will learn hands-on, some people learn verbally, and some people will learn better by reading because they feel as if they've got a bit of quiet time. I had to pause for a wee minute there, I got a call. But anyway, yeah, regardless of whether you're studying it for school, exams, college, university, a promotion at work, just make sure you study in a way that works for you, is what we're saying. And if you need any help with anything like that, or need any tips, my messages, my emails, my phone's always on, all the messages are opened. You can go onto the website, therebootsanctuary.com, and you can send me a WhatsApp, or you can go onto the podcast social pages. So we've got, what have we got these days? X? No, we're not using X. Well, you'll still get us. X is still there. I just never put it on because I always forget about it. So you've got X, you've got Instagram, you've got Facebook, and you've got TikTok. Get us on any of them. But yeah, just do what works for you. Do what's best for you. And just make sure you don't overstudy. That might sound a bit... but overstudying can make you tired. And then when it comes to time of the exam, the test, the whatever, you may find that you've then forgot everything because you're too tired. So yes, everything in life is about balance, regardless whether it's food, socialising, working, studying. Everything's about balance. I say spending time with certain family members is about balance, but I also say spending time with certain family members mean eradicating them from my life. But that's about having negative people compared to having positive people in your life. I don't tolerate negativity in my life anymore, so that's something completely different. I think we've spoken about that before, and I'm sure we'll speak about it again in the future. But yeah, what else is going on at the minute? People may be applying for college, and well, you would have applied. Some people may still be applying for college. You may be just about to start college, leave school, start university. You might be going out into the big bad world of work for the first time. And I'm sure if you've listened to past episodes, you'll have heard my story about that. And if you haven't, I left school without telling my parents. And I don't recommend it because I was in big trouble. It worked out well for me to an extent, but that's not always the case. So don't ever leave school without a plan is the moral of that story. I left school with half a plan, and half a plan is sometimes good, not always, because you need that other half of the plan usually to make it work. But I was very blonde. I'm still very blonde, but somehow I got a job and it worked out well. But that job didn't last long, but that wasn't my fault. I think it was a scam company I was working for, and my mum and dad had to go and deal with them for me because they were refusing to give me my wages. So yes, don't leave school without a proper plan. Don't be like Aileen. Aileen's not the person that you want to be like. How is everybody's mental health? If you're in the UK or other parts of the world, you might just be getting into better weather. If you're in Scotland, you'll never get better weather. So don't even hope for it. We don't get it. We have had, in the last week, we've had rain, we've had sleet, we've had snow, we've had hailstones, we've had high winds, we've also had blue skies. And that was on one day. And you think I'm kidding? I'm not. I'm being perfectly serious. We had all the weather, all of those torrential weathers in the one day. Is weather's a word? Don't know. At this point, I don't even know if I care. I'll just use my own language, and you'll just need to figure it out for yourselves. But yeah, I can't even remember what day it was. I think it was a week past on Sunday. We had about 25 seasons in the one day. It's never great, but we work with it. And you just don't leave your house if possible, and sit inside and think, I hope tomorrow's a better day. But how is everybody's mental health? Being serious now, how is your mental health? If you get things to look forward to, I think at the minute it's going to be Christmas tomorrow. Because this year, so I had this conversation yesterday. January is like a whole year in itself. And then the minute you get to the 1st of February, boom, it's December. I can't believe we're in the middle of April. 16th of April today. And just to say, I know it's Thursday and I'm putting this out on a Thursday, right? But that's just to get us back. Let's get back to business. It was supposed to get recorded yesterday, but again, my mum's boiler broke. I had to sort all that out for her yesterday, so I didn't have time. By the time I sorted out work and everything else, I didn't have time to record a podcast, so we are going back to Wednesdays. Just this week. I just had to get an episode out for you just to get back at. Get into the groove, or you got to prove your love to me. I've been missing my singing. I've been on TikTok a wee bit, and I've been singing to the people on there. I don't know how much they appreciate my singing either, because there's a couple of people that keep telling me to stop, and I just think that's very rude, actually. Has anybody got anything coming up that they're excited about? Does anybody want to come on as a guest on any of the podcasts? So at the minute we're taking guests for this one. If you want to come on to the business one, because I'm going to be rebooting that. Like I said, I'll probably just start it from the beginning again. And if you're into comedy, you're a comedian, you work in the comedic comedy industry. Would you like to get into comedy? Did you invent comedy? Listen, anything to do with comedy, we'll be looking for guests for the comedy podcast as well at some point. So you'll be welcome to come on to that. But yeah, let's just help each other out. If we can give you a wee leg up somewhere and get you noticed, we'll try our best. Now you're going to have to fight against me and Emma for who's the best comedian here, because me and her think that we're absolutely hilarious. A bit like I think that I can sing. I do think I'm funnier than I am singing. But then, again, don't know if my sons agree with that. Because when I open my mouth, they roll their eyes. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm still taking appointments as well for counselling and coaching. So regardless of your age or any specifications, counselling is available, and it can be one-to-one, it can be group, it can be couples, it can be family, it can be work related. Coaching can be business coaching, wellness coaching, life coaching at the minute. And yeah, we also do packages for businesses. If you want to add in a mental health package into your business coaching for you, your employees, or whoever it may be, let's get that all sorted for you. And everything just needs to fall into place for all of us, and we just need to have a brighter, happier future. As I'm looking out my window at grey skies, but we don't need the skies to be bright for our life to be bright. That sounds like quite a good, that was quite a good wee statement, wasn't it? For me anyway, at this time of the day. But yeah, this is a quick one. I don't think there's going to be much left to say. What I might do is put another episode out in a couple of days. A proper episode. But this one was just to say, guess who's back? Back again. Aliens back. Tell your friends. And yeah, I think tomorrow we could maybe get another one out tomorrow or Saturday and do an actual mental health episode. But if you are feeling as if you've got too much on your plate and something needs to give, let something go, even if it's temporary, if it's permanent, however it may be. If you're juggling too many plates at the minute, whatever's least important, put it to the side. If you pick it back up later, that's absolutely fine. And if you don't ever have time to pick it back up, it was the least important thing in your life. If there's people in your life who are causing you grief, negativity, making you feel a certain way about yourself, physically or mentally draining you, abusing you, anything at all, they do not need to be in your life either. And if you need advice but can't afford to book an appointment, please still reach out to me, because I will speak to anybody regardless of whether, and I don't mean that I'm going to, you know what I mean. I'll give you advice, I'll send you in the right places, I'll point you in the right direction to get the help and support that you may need if I'm not the right person for you. But please reach out to somebody. Reach out to a friend, reach out to a family member. If you're too embarrassed to speak to somebody you know, speak to somebody you don't know, or speak to a health professional. And just let's get your life a bit healthier. Nobody needs to be sad, and nobody deserves to be sad. And I wouldn't want that for anybody. And I wouldn't wish mental health struggles on anybody, because it's a very lonely, heartbreaking place to be in at the time. But I'm going to go there now. I just wanted to let you know that I'm back, baby. And I'll get another episode out shortly. But if not, it will definitely be out next Wednesday. Full episode. This was just a hello, hola, a bonjour, comment t'appelles-tu, ça va bien, merci beaucoup. I'm better at French than English sometimes. The French may not agree. It's only... I can speak in Spanish to 6. I say speak, count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can say hola, gracias. That's it in Spanish, I'm afraid. So if you're Spanish and you would like to teach me, if you're Portuguese and you'd like to teach me, if you're Greek and you would like to teach me, come teach me, my friend. Make sure you're teaching me the right words and don't set me up for a fall. Somebody done that to me at school. I had a friend who taught me her home language, her first language. And she didn't tell me that I was only 11 at the time. She didn't tell me she was actually teaching me how to say something nasty to somebody else, and I got into trouble for it. I thought I was saying something nice, and I wondered why she was laughing, and I had called somebody something I shouldn't have called them. At 11-year-old, I was never like that, and I got into trouble for it, and she didn't, and she taught me what to say. So please don't do that to me again. I don't want in trouble. I'm a nice person. But yes, I'm going to go now. I will record another podcast tomorrow or Saturday if I get a chance. And like I said, full episodes will definitely be back as of next Wednesday, if not before. I will keep you updated on everything else. If anybody would like to sponsor or advertise on the podcast, please email rebootyourthoughtspodcast@gmail.com. If you would like to come on the podcast as a guest, or you would like us to tell your story confidentially, again, email the podcast, rebootyourthoughtspodcast@gmail.com. If you would like to book an appointment for either counselling or coaching, or would just like to ask a question or get some advice, get some help, whatever it may be, you can WhatsApp us. The WhatsApp button is on the website, therebootsanctuary.com, or you can email therebootsanctuary@gmail.com. But for now, au revoir, goodbye, and Wiedersehen. Is that goodbye as well? I think that's German or something else. I don't know what language I just spoke there, but it sounded good. And I'll speak to you in a few days, my friends. Take care, look out for each other, and ask for help if you need it. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.